An additional 45 million people could be pushed into acute hunger if the Middle East war continues beyond June, according to the United Nations, raising the global total to a record 320 million facing severe food insecurity.
Now in its third week, the conflict and its impact on food and fuel prices risk putting basic staples out of reach for families far beyond the region, according to the World Food Programme, which described the outlook as deeply alarming if oil prices remain above $100 a barrel. On the same day, U.S. President Donald Trump criticized NATO as ineffective over Iran, saying the United States would act alone after allies declined to support efforts to secure the Strait of Hormuz. He said most partners, including Japan, Australia, and South Korea, did not want to be involved, while insisting that Iran still needed to be confronted over its nuclear program. France's President Emmanuel Macron also rejected the U.S. request, saying his country would not help secure the strategic waterway under current conditions. He indicated that France could consider escorting vessels only once tensions had eased, despite the route carrying about 20% of global seaborne oil. Meanwhile, a senior U.S. counterterrorism official resigned in protest against the war. Joseph Kent, head of the National Counterterrorism Center, said Iran posed no immediate threat to the United States and that he could not support the ongoing conflict, becoming the first high-ranking official to step down over the issue. Violence continued to spread across the Middle Eastern region, with loud explosions reported in Baghdad on Tuesday evening. Security officials said drones and rockets targeted the U.S. embassy, while air defenses intercepted incoming projectiles. Additional attacks targeted a U.S. facility at Baghdad airport, and shortly afterward, an Iranian-backed militia called for all foreign troops to leave Iraq. In Lebanon, Israeli strikes hit the southern village of Majayon, where firefighters worked to contain blazes and soldiers deployed to the area. The country's health ministry said the death toll from Israeli attacks since March the 2nd had reached 912, including 67 women, 111 children, and 38 health workers, with 2,221 others wounded. In Israel, 2 people were killed near Tel Aviv during an Iranian missile barrage on Wednesday, bringing the total number of deaths from such attacks to 14. Emergency responders reported significant destruction in multiple locations, including burned vehicles and heavy debris, following another day of Israeli strikes in Iran and Lebanon. Turkey condemned Israel's actions, accusing it of carrying out unlawful assassinations after claims that an Iranian national security figure had been killed. Ankara described such targeting of political leaders as outside the acceptance of rules of war. Iran on Wednesday confirmed the death of Ali Aliyani. Iran, for its part, said it had launched a new wave of coordinated attacks as part of its ongoing military campaign, using a range of missile systems and drones aimed at targets in Israel and U.S.-linked bases across the region. Authorities said the operation began at dawn and was carried out successfully. At the same time, large crowds scattered across Iranian cities after officials called for nationwide rallies. The demonstrations, held on the night traditionally marked by Nowruz celebrations, appeared aimed at showing unity and discouraging dissent, with many participants waving national flags in the capital Tehran and other urban centers.